Oh yes, how's everybody doing today? How's everybody feeling? Feeling. Hipster Nick, yes, what's going on, everybody? How we feeling today? How we living today in the chat? Appreciate y'all for stopping by. Welcome to another episode of Nicktendo Direct Now. Yes, I am your host. I guess you can call me your host. I hate saying host. Really, it's everybody's show because y'all come hang out and we talk about stuff. So really, it's all y'all show. I hate saying host, but either way, everybody in the chat, Mike Bates was number one. Appreciate you, Crazy Greek Dude. What's up? Rufus, Courtney, Edward, Super Andrew 64. I see all y'all. We got 11 people watching. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. Share out the stream, all that good stuff. Let people know that we're all hanging out and having a good old time. And once again, how is everybody feeling today? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Batlings is feeling more sore hands from all that Smash. Hey, I feel you on that one, man. There's a lot of Smash being played. But me personally, I gotta let y'all know something. You know, I've mentioned in past streams, mentioned in past streams that, you know, that me and my wife right now are going through some hard times and whatnot. You know, just the first time we're going through something like that. And, you know, I don't mean to like tell everybody, Dark Master, what's going on? I mean to tell everybody like, hey, yes, fresh cut, Andrew, fresh cut, yes. I don't mean to tell everybody like, hey, you know, feel bad for us. I don't want that. But at an early Christmas present sort of happened to me today. I was on Twitch and I was on well, let's start with Twitch. I was on Twitch, and so I applied for the name Nicktendo Direct because on Twitch my name is Nicktendo Direct. In the word direct, the I is a 1, and that causes kind of problems because, you know, people want to just type in Nicktendo Direct. And so if you're not in the content creator, if you're not really like in the content creator circle, that's a big deal. I actually got my name Nicktendo Direct back on Twitch, so now it's Nicktendo Direct on Twitch. On Twitter, it's the same way. It's at Nicktendo Direct. So you guys don't realize how big that is to be able to claim that. When I first started this channel as Nicktendo Direct, I couldn't claim it because somebody else had it claimed. So I went to Twitch today, got it back, went to appreciate you, Ed. I did see that. Appreciate you for the resub. So I went and claimed that, and then I claimed it on Twitter. And you guys don't realize how big of a deal it is for marketing reasons because it's tough when people can't find you. You gotta put ones or whatever. They can just type the name. It's good. So early Christmas present to me, big deal for me at least. So appreciate it. So as I said, we got some news to talk about. We're gonna talk about a few things. We're gonna talk about Soulja Boy and he just needs to stop. We're gonna talk about that. There's some good quick hitters, and then we're gonna talk about Xbox. Apparently they have a code name for their stream console, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about Final Fantasy 15. Everybody favorites Final Fantasy, right? Everybody's favorite Final Fantasy 15. Either way, let's go ahead and get into the quick hitters. Oh yeah, so the quick hitters, as I mentioned, I'm going to go through a bit of a thing. Let's start here. There's Sword Art Online. Everybody loves that anime, right? Everybody loves the anime Sword Art Online. Me personally, never watched it. I watched like one episode. Never really grabbed me, but I know a lot of people do enjoy the anime Sword Art Online. So Sword Art Online, Hollow Realization, and Fatal Bullet, 2 games will be coming to Nintendo Switch in summer of 2019. So mark it there. What's going on, Punk Kiddish? Appreciate you, man. How you doing? So yes, Sword Art Online, Hollow Realization, and Fatal Bullet coming to Nintendo Switch in the summer of 2019. So that is next year. So be on the lookout for that if you're a fan of the Sword Art Online franchise, which I haven't watched it, so I can't be like, yeah, I'm super stoked. But speaking of more anime, the newest addition to Jump Force coming out next year, and this one has me a little excited, would be Asta from Black Clover. So now Asta from Black Clover is the latest addition to the Jump Force roster. They're just stocking them up, man. They really are. They're just adding them up. This game is going to be, at least for me, and I know in the circle of friends that I have, this game could be as big as Smash. Not like as big, but big. You know what I mean? When the game comes out, we'll be playing it next to Smash. So I'm excited about that one. Yeah, man, he's gonna be in Jump Force. I'm excited about that one. I'm excited for the Hunter x Hunter editions that they made. So yeah, Asta, and Jump Force. They're just gonna keep adding more and more to the roster. This is like, you know, Smash B Team pretty much. You know what I mean? The way they're doing this together. So, in other quick hitter news, I was gonna make this a main story, but I don't care too much. PlayStation Classic still struggling sales in Japan, and as we all know, if it's struggling in Japan, then it's struggling everywhere else. That's just the way things go in this world here. So, I mean, struggling in Japan, not doing well. It was a money grab. So, if you have a PlayStation Classic, Andrew, I'm glad that you're enjoying it, but seems like the rest of the world has told Sony that this was not a good idea. They don't like it. And more Fortnite news. Fortnite is getting sued more. We heard about the rapper 2 Milli trying to sue Epic Games for putting his Milli Rock dance in Fortnite as an emote. And we heard about that. Now, not only is it 2 Milli, not only was what's his face from Scrubs upset, now we have Alfonso Ribeiro from Fresh Prince. You guys know who he is. He's known as Carlton. It's not unusual. Anyway, he is now joining the case and going after Epic Games and Fortnite for stealing his dance move and putting it in the game. And I mean, this one he might have a good case only because when you do the emote, it actually plays the guitar riff for It's Not Unusual. Like this one's blatant. This one is absolutely blatant. So he has a pretty good case here. I just don't know, like we talked about it, like we talked about in Avidan's podcast, you can copyright choreography since the 70s, but it's a thin line. You know what I mean? Very, 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 very thin line for that. And so, I mean, good for him. Good for him, NBC owns the move if Carlton is going to do that. I mean, fair enough, but maybe they don't. Maybe he should get NBC involved. I don't know how that works, Ed. I don't know. I just know that you really love Fortnite, so you don't like it when people go after Fortnite. So anyway, there's that one. And other quick hitter news, Stardew Valley. We've talked about Stardew Valley quite a bit the last few weeks. Whether multiplayer coming to Nintendo, when we talked about the multiplayer, whatnot. Creators have been creating different games. We've had Eastward, that's another one. And so now there's another from the actual creator, not just the publisher, but from the creator. He has been working on a new game for a while. He's not going to reveal anything on it yet, but he went ahead and announced on Twitter he's been working on a new game. Be on the lookout for it. So if you're a big fan of Stardew Valley and you like that style and you like that guy and you want to support the creator there, be on the lookout. He's creating a new game currently right now. And then the last bit, actually not the last bit of quick hitter news. We got two more. So other bit of quick hitter news, Xbox and Steam. This one is just a rumor. Apparently there is a crossplay feature being worked on between Xbox One and Steam. I mean, I like the idea of crossplay. Let's be real about this. Like I love the idea that you can crossplay. I love the idea that you can play with your friends from other consoles and other platforms. When it comes to Steam and PC, I'm kind of shaky when it comes to PC and console players, because we already know that that's a completely different universe. I know that these consoles are trying to catch up with the power and all that stuff, but we do know it's a different world. So when I hear crossplay between PC and consoles, I get really shaky about it. But I mean, it's just whatever. If people want it, people want it. Just know you're going to be at a disadvantage. Let's see here. Steam experimented with PlayStation. So Ed said it right there. They experiment with PlayStation. Now a rumor is they're working on it with Xbox. It seems feasible, right? It seems like it could be worked on. So that'll be interesting if that does happen. And the last bit of quick hitter news, once I get the page to load up, Pokemon Go developer Niantic is now worth $4 billion, which goes to show that Pokemon is a monster when it comes to just that name and that brand in general, that they are now worth $4 billion just because of Pokemon Go. So that much is nuts. They recently raised, let's see here, what does it say here? They recently raised $200 million via venture capital. It still remains popular. Ahlgren points out still one of the top 200 apps by downloads in the United States itself. It's no longer dominating the game charts, obviously, but there you go. Niantic's next project is Harry Potter Wizards Unite. There you go. So if you're a big fan of Harry Potter Wizards Unite going to be Niantic's next project. I wonder how that's going to work. That's going to be interesting. Which that game should be coming out next year. That's news to me. Wizards Unite. Interesting about that one. So Harry Potter kind of coming in the game here strong with the whole leaked WB games, and now this one. So coming back, and not to mention the spin-off movies. Yeah, which is why Steam stopped it in Counter-Strike. Gotcha. So that'll do it there for the quick hitter news. How's everybody doing in the chat? Appreciate you, Ryuko. I see ya. Punk Kiddish came in here late. Once again, everybody hit that like button, and we are going to be doing another sort of fun Ask Me Anything Q&A at the end of the stream, just for kicks and giggles. I love doing it last time, so we're gonna do it again this time. So if you have any questions, get them ready. Nathan Miller, what's good, my dude? Nathan Miller, what's good? Nathan Miller is the homie from back in the day, back in my emo days. Those pictures that I've been sharing in the Discord, of me being really skinny and looking emo with the hoodies on. Like, Nathan Miller is one of my buddies in one of my bands back in the day. So appreciate you for stopping by, bruh. Hit the like button and all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and just get into the big show. Yes, sir. So we're here at the big show. Let's see here. Oh, I've been having nightmares about that Discord chat. Ralco, you didn't even play the game right, so we still mad at you. And by we, I mean me, really, just me. But you didn't even play the game right. So yeah, I'm still on to you about that one. You just like sort of slipped your picture into your little circle that nobody could barely see. Meanwhile, we're all sharing all of our old pictures, and you just kind of cheated on that one, Ralco. So no. So regardless, let's talk about some of these news in the big show. So Final Fantasy 15, here in the chat, absolutely love that game, Final Fantasy 15. Who did? I know there's a lot of people who were upset. Some people say that, oh my gosh, Final Fantasy 15 is nothing but NSYNC boys running through the world and the boy band, and I get it, y'all are upset. I understand. It's different than other Final Fantasies. It was ambitious. It was a quick game. They sort of focused more on the multiplayer aspect. They sort of focused on the open world aspect of the game more so than the actual story and everything like that. I get it. I still enjoyed the game. It's not a bad game, not a poorly developed game. It's great. Absolutely love it. Edward says liked it, Pocket Edition. So anyway, so the developer, director, whoever, let's see here, Hajime, how do you pronounce this? Tabata. I think you got it, Rocco. You know, Hajime Tabata. Anyway, he was talking about everything that happened with that, and he was talking about his current studio, how his current studio is a very, very small team. They're just getting through the business, quote unquote, business aspects of, putting the studio together. And they're going to be working on a AAA indie title, which, I mean, people start to throw that term around loosely, right? Oh, snap. Nathan Miller with the sub. Appreciate you, dude. Nathan Miller with the sub. Appreciate you, my dude. Appreciate you, bro. And so, as I mentioned, right, he's throwing, like, they throw that term around so loosely, AAA. So they're working on a AAA indie game, and they want it to reach over multiple platforms. Regardless, he's just talking about working on that, and he was talking about his resignation to Square Enix was due to things that he didn't agree on. He didn't agree with the direction that the pressure that they put on him and whatnot. And he wanted to just pretty much get out of that situation, get out of the pressures of Square Enix and kind of do his own thing, where he would be free to do his own thing. So pretty much he was saying, look, they kept putting deadlines on me. Pretty much what we're hearing about all these major publishers, right? They're putting pressure on these developers. They're constantly trying to push the envelope of what they can and can't do. And he just said, I didn't like it. And so he left pretty much. And and he claims that, you know, he regrets the fact that the DLC didn't get finished for Final Fantasy 13, and he was very disappointed that it didn't happen, but he said it was like a necessary thing to happen, pretty much. And so there you go. I mean, I know a lot of people were upset about Final Fantasy 15, not me. This is sort of, you know, what we hear along the lines of everybody saying, I don't like what's happening in these things, and these publishers are doing what they do. You know, we hear all the nightmare stories of the EA just add Square Enix to the list, apparently, add all these publishers to the list, apparently, because they're out here, they're about their money. Let's just be honest. They are about their money, and they'll do anything they can to get their money and push these developers to do what they want to do. And, you know, creativity can sometimes be, what's the word I'm looking for? Limited or pinched off or cut off due to some of these publishers. But anyway, be on the lookout for his new indie game, AAA, whatever that means. So next bit of the big show. So the next generation streaming Xbox Scarlet, reportedly called codename Lockhart. They're currently working on it. They shared a new rumor about specs and codenames of these platforms. And here's what it says here in the article. According to our sources, there are 2 consoles currently being prepped, aiming for a 2020 holiday debut. So there you have it right there. 2020 holiday is the aim for Xbox, much like we're hearing 2020 is the aim for Sony. So there you have it there. Codename for the S2 seems to be Lockhart, and the codename for the X2 seems to be Anaconda. So Lockhart will be the streaming console. Anaconda will be the regular powerful console. These aren't the official name, they're just the code names. Let's see here. The next gen Lockhart console will be the affordable SKU, providing the next gen Xbox experience in a package potentially around as powerful as the current Xbox One hardware wise, with refinements under the hood. The Anaconda, which will be the powerful console, will be more powerful, more expensive, providing a cutting edge console gaming experience. We've also heard Microsoft is exploring technology to dramatically reduce loading times, potentially including SSD storage in the package. Yellow Kazoo, what's up? What's up? Oh, we'll talk about Soulja Boy here in a minute. So there you have it right there. Xbox working on it. The quote unquote streaming console will be less powerful, will be as powerful as the X now, not more powerful than the current one the one that's coming out with it. So there you go. It's not going to have any disc in it. Obviously, it's just going to be a digital only console. That's what they're working on. And then the Anaconda, of course, some more powerful experience, cutting edge gaming. They don't really give us too much specs as far as like what's in it, but you can believe that Microsoft's going to do everything they can to keep the power narrative, and they're going to put everything they can in there to make sure that their console is more powerful than the PlayStation 5. Yellow Kazoo, what is up? Bad Lacy says, Xbox gave you those 69s. Next, they're going to give you the Anaconda. Oh my gosh. Got to get that Soulja Boy Mini Retro. I will not be doing that. Let's see here. Ryoko says, SSD storage would be a mistake. No way they could sell those consoles SD at a reasonable price. That's what they say. Let's see here. Super Andrew bought merch. Appreciate you, bro. Nicktendo Direct All Might 2 merch says, thanks for always putting out quality content. I appreciate you, Super Andrew 64. Good dude. Appreciate you, my dude. Appreciate you. And as I mentioned to everybody else, we do have hoodies now. We do have winter merch, long sleeve shirts, hoodies. Check out the merch store in the description box. Links there, and it also pops up in the chat. But we do appreciate you, Ryko. I do agree. She's, but I think Xbox is. I can't even speak. I feel like Xbox will figure out a way to make it happen. Ryoka, I really do. Especially with the rate they're going, I feel like they will do any means necessary to make sure that they win this generation. So by making it cheaper, I bet you they do it. I bet you they figure out a way to do it. Yes, sir. Bought merch. So let's go ahead and talk about this, man. I feel like I need to get some like trap music going for this. Let me find some good trap music. Hold on. Let me find some good trap music. That's not good. Hold on. There we go. Here we go. Here's a little bit of good trap music. A little trap. Soulja Boy. Now, the only reason why this title says Soulja Boy Needs to Stop it's now, you guys have heard the news. Soulja Boy out here putting out consoles. The Soulja Boy handheld mini, the Soulja Boy Game Fuse, which pretty much what he's doing is selling emulators. That's what he's doing at this point. Selling emulators with unlicensed ROMs. If he goes through with this dude's gonna see jail time. I know the way he's doing it. He's just putting his face on it. He's literally just sort of putting his face on the product. People go buy it and it gets shipped to them from overseas, obviously, right? So it's sort of a deal where he's gonna make some money under the table and the other people are gonna make money under the table, put his face on it, they make money, everybody's happy, right? But apparently he can still get in trouble. But that's not really what I want to talk about this dude, because Soulja Boy is not only doing that, not only is he in the gaming console, he now wants to get into the esports business. He has come out and said that I want to start an esports team, I want to start an esports squad, I want to start an esports entertainment, I want to start a gaming entertainment whole deal anyway. Or doesn't get shipped to them in review text case. Stitch, you're on point. There you go. Or in Spawnwave, because I remember Rufus was saying Spawnwave is going to try to have one here soon, but they haven't got to him. So 100% perfectly good point there, Stitch. But either way, dude's trying to get into the esports business, and he says that he would like to get people like Ninja on board, which, by the way, that's not gonna happen. Soulja Boy, Ninja, like, already has everything he needs. He doesn't need you. The dude makes 500K on Twitch alone per month. That's not including the sponsorships that he has. That doesn't include the endorsements, anything like that. That's just from Twitch by itself per month. Just Twitch, nothing else. He don't need you, dog. You really don't. But let's see here. Soulja PlayStation gonna happen if Sony messes up next gen. Woo. Fighting words real quick. Oh yeah, John said we'll see if he gets it. Yeah, right. He's straight up committing fraud. Those specs, right, dude? I mean, but regardless, like, who said it here? He's trying to stay relevant. I mean, I don't know if he's trying to stay relevant per se, but Sebastian says, I just find it funny that he's selling out of these consoles, basically making free money if he's dropped pretty much. I don't know if he really thinks he can get away with it. I don't know if he does either, but what I do know is that apparently he actually is a gamer. Like, I watched a review text video on this. Apparently he is a gamer. Apparently he does know what he's talking about when it comes to these things. But my question is, if you are a gamer and you do know what you're talking about when it comes to certain gaming aspects, how do you not know that selling these consoles is not a good idea? How do you know that putting these out with unlicensed ROMs is a great idea? Like, right, Sebastian, it makes it worse. And you think that people are gonna get in business with you if you want to start getting into the esports scene and want to start getting into the whole sponsorship scene and streaming scene? Like, that's not gonna happen, dude. Like, it's not. Right, Nintendo is headhunting right now. Then he's knowing scammingly people, right, Sebastian? Right, because he's street smart. He sells the same consoles Japanese companies put out for triple the price, and he tags exactly. But regardless, everybody knows it's wrong. Everybody knows what he's doing, and then he wants to try to get into the actual, like, community aspect of gaming. Like, he wants to get into esports, then he wants to sponsor streamers and stuff like that. No one's going. If you were doing this, what makes you think people are going to trust you in the other aspect of it? That's the point I'm trying to make. Soulja Boy came up to me. I'm in a spot to where I might be like, yo, man, if you can make it happen, right? I might consider it. But I guarantee you, Ninja, Miss Dr. Disrespect, all the people on Twitch, some of these YouTubers are going to look at you like, bruh, get out of here. He's probably sold more than Atari. That's a different story, Rufus. Him and Atari. What's worse, him or Atari? We're not even going to talk about that. That's way worse. But regardless, I just think it's crazy that he's in the game trying to do this. Like, this might be his last quote unquote business venture. Let's just be honest about that. But Soulja Boy out here acting up. He needs to stop. He needs to just quit trying to sell these things. Don't expect anybody in the gaming industry or the gaming community to even give you a chance, because this is just not good. Not good. Even if he has to go to court with Nintendo and pay a settle, he's gonna walk away with more money out than he started with. I mean, fair enough. Street smart isn't smart if it lands you in jail. Yeah, but like Ryoko said, like, I don't think it would land him in jail. I just think it's gonna land him with a big fine. And at the end of the day, this is, you know, quote unquote white collar crime. Turbo Jesse, what's good, my dude? Appreciate you for stopping by. Sebastian says, how can they sue him if he's not selling it directly? Exactly, too. Hope he doesn't drop his Soulja branded soap in the jail, though. Ooh. You need to stop. You need to stop. All right. So there we go. That's enough about Soulja Boy. Let's move on to the next topic here. Super NES and NES Classic consoles. So, if you don't have an NES Classic, much like me, which this now puts pressure on me to go snag one before it gets more expensive. Nintendo, pretty much Reggie warned that the NES and the Super NES Classic will sell in America through the holidays, but will be gone once they sell out. So pretty much he said that their marketing reason behind the NES Classic and Super NES Classic, which by the way was genius, was because pretty much at that time they weren't pushing Wii U's because the Wii U was not doing well and they needed something to bolster sales for the holidays until the Switch came out. So they came up with this idea, NES and Super NES Classic. And so now they're saying this holiday season, get them while they're hot after they sell out. No more discontinued, not making anymore, not shipping anymore, whatever. So go get them while you can get them, guys. I'm really tempted to now go get some because I really want one, and I've been waiting like they'd always be there. This news makes me nervous because now I really want one. Now I really got to go get one. Is this an N64 Classic sign? See, I don't know, Rufus, because much like Review Tech USA said, he said that with this news, he thinks that this means that there's not going to be an N64 Classic. We've heard the rumors about one coming. We've heard everything we heard. And then Reggie came out and said it's not on the horizon. With this article and this news, he's kind of confirming that it's not on the horizon. Like they only did these two because they wanted to. They needed to bolster holiday sales, and it worked for them. And just exactly what Ryoko just said in the chat. They do not want these classic consoles to interfere with their Nintendo Switch online service. She called it trash. I'm not going to go that far, but right now it's not very great per se. Let me take off the trap music because it is distracting me. But like I feel like right now they don't want these classic consoles to interfere with their service. They're doing just right now they're just doing NES games. I feel like down the road, much like they have with the app that pops up on your Switch, they're gonna have a Super NES app, they're gonna have an N64 app, and that's the way they're gonna do it from now on with being able to play these games. I feel like Rufus, they don't want it to interfere with the service. I think they want to sell us a service much like Xbox is selling us with Game Pass, and they want to use the classic games for that. I feel like we're not going to get any hardware whatsoever when it comes to these classic consoles in the future. It's all going to be given to us through the Nintendo Switch online service. That's my opinion. Badly says get them for the scalpers 100%. I have a feeling they're just saying this to push sales. They might be, but I agree with Ryoko. She's, I don't think they want to interfere with the worthless Nintendo Switch online service. Remember, they discontinued the NES Classic and brought it back. That is true, but Reggie, I heard saying it. Maybe they'll bring NES, Super NES, NES. So that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping, Rufus. Like that's what I want. That's what I want. Honestly, me personally. That's what I want. That's all I've been clamoring about. Anybody who wants to tell me that the Nintendo Switch online service is really, really good right now, you're lying through your teeth, because it is a subpar service. I see what they're trying to do. All they have to do is improve on what they're doing now, and they need to. And I feel like they should improve on it quickly and more and sooner rather than later, because yes, I'm paying you to play Smash in the games, and that's pretty much it. But you're not improving the servers. You're not really doing anything crazy much like that, and you're not giving me a service pack other than the NES games, which, by the way, were fun for like a week. Then they got old. I really feel like sooner rather than later, add the NES, Super NES games, add the N64 games, and if you want to do GameCube games down the road, do that. Whatever they got to do, figure it out. But I feel like Super NES games needs to come soon, or else, that's all I can say. Let's compare the $20 of NESO versus $50 in NES games with the hardware and controller. Hard to beat the latter because it's a one-off payment. True. Bringing it back with different NES games, like not bringing it back, but okay. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. Let me just get my Switch out. Hold on. All right. So when you go to Nintendo Switch Online, hold on, give me a second, y'all, because there's an update I gotta get. Cool. Anyway, downloading an update. 1 minute. So much like you when you go to select Nintendo Switch Online on your Switch, and there's an app, right? There's a box for it. It says app, right? There it goes. Popped up. All right, let me close it real quick. Okay. So here, right there on my Switch. You know how that's right there. We all know it. It's right there. It says Nintendo Switch Online. Boom, right there. Entertainment, right? I feel like when it's time for them to come out with a Super NES one, it's gonna be something like that, but it's gonna be say Super NES on it. And when they want to do 64, it'll be just like that, but it'll say 64, and that's how they'll do that. And I feel like that's how they will improve. They will end up doing it. I don't think they'll add Super Nintendo games to that. I think what they're gonna do is it's gonna be like that. Avidan, what's going on, my dude? Appreciate you. As you said though, it's mostly the service itself or lack of it. We need a stable service that we can play online games on. We pay for it. They should improve. It's unacceptable as of now. I mean, I can't argue that one, and I agree. I agree with you about 60%. Avidan, yo, what's good? Appreciate you, my dude. Avidan, how you been? How you living? How you feeling? Everybody hit that like button. I don't know how many likes we have because I'm not looking, but either way, I do appreciate all of y'all that are here. So that's gonna do it for the big show there. So get your Super NES and NES Classic while it's hot, while you can, before they sell out. And there you go. So this is the part where I'm going to try to do and have some fun with a Q&A real quick. Smash JT, what's good, my dude? So if anybody has any questions, anything you want to talk about, anything you want to ask away. It could be stupid. Hashtag Chill Squad. That's right. I got it right there in the top left. You see it, Avidan. Appreciate you. So hashtag Chill Squad. Yes, sir. Up in the top. And we should probably start adding those to our videos if we had to be real about it. That hashtag needs to happen. But regardless, anybody have any questions, ask me anything you want. Don't really matter. Food, video games, movies, anime, sports. Thoughts on the latest IGN review issue regarding Borderlands 2. You need to update me on that one, dude. You need to update me on that one, JT. What's going on with that? Let's see here. Edward says, can Goku beat All Might? Avidan says, yes, he can. I can't argue the fact. All Might is weak in his current state. Okay. I want to say All Might can beat him, but we're talking about a superhero who can barely be all for one versus somebody who beats up aliens all the time. So yes. Haha, video dropping in 20 minutes. You'll see. Big deal. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll keep an eye out for that video. Salty's Gaming. What's good, my dude? Appreciate you. Stitch says, what did you ask the fat man to get you for Christmas? Money. Money. Let's be real right now. My money situation is super tight. So money. What I would like to have is a new CPU for this computer and new RAM. That would be cool. But what did I ask the fat man? Money, so I can pay my bills. Let's just be real about that for a minute. Does Diane have the biggest white? I don't even know. What? Oh, Deanne. Deanne's bae. I will say that much. In 7 Deadly Sins, I love Deanne. But yes, I'll have to agree with you. Yes, Barocco. Anyone trying to play Smash Bros? I will be playing Smash Bros later tonight. Appreciate you. Basically, professional reviewer gave it a 3 out of 10. Didn't even really play the game. They took the review down and apologized. And bad look for IGN yet again. Yeah, that is. Wow, that really is a bad look for IGN. But you know, that's IGN for you. Taking L's. They really need to figure this thing out. Right, Borderlands a 3 out of 10 is ridiculous. Ridiculous. So So yes, anybody have anything else to ask? But the Borderlands 2 VR, okay. Borderlands 2 VR. Well, there you go. I mean, no words really, honestly. I seems independent creators are more reputable these days, for real. For real, dude. For real. Anybody have any other questions before we hop out? Getting ready to hop out. It's 6:05. 6:05. We're 5 minutes over. But regardless, appreciate y'all for stopping by. Ooh, Avidan, what? Yeah, do you have a question? Do you think Game Freak's new RPG will release this year? I sure hope so. They put 2019 as a release date, didn't they? So I really, really do, Rufus. That is actually one of the games I'm most looking forward to, and one of the newest IPs I'm looking forward to, probably more so than Damon Monkina X, is Town. Town is one that I'm looking forward to, Rufus. You just hit me in the heartstrings with that one. Appreciate you. I hope it's this year. Please be this year. I'm looking forward to it. Avidan says, ready to catch his hands in Smash. I mean, it's just one of those deals, man. Like, you think I'm gonna catch hands. I'm not catching hands. Actually, funny thing is, bruh, I've been taking these butt whoopings from the CPU today. Playing them with like max settings, trying to get good with Toon Link, figuring that out. Yeah, he did. We talked about it, bro. We talked about it. He's seriously suing Fortnite for stealing the Carlton dance. And I think Avidan, as I said earlier, I think he has a little bit of a merit to this one because of how they did it, right? With 2 Millie in the Millie Rock, right? With 2 Millie in the Millie Rock, when they do the Millie Rock, there's literally the Millie Rock song doesn't play in the background, right? They just do the dance. Right? In the Carlton on Fortnite, though, because I even have the emote and I bought it, they literally play the guitar riff to It's Not Unusual by Tom Jones. Like, they literally do that. I think he's got a case here just because of that fact right there. Like, literally, whenever they do the it's not unusual, literally the guitar riff is it actually plays the actual guitar riff to It's Not Unusual by Tom Jones. He may have a case here just because it's blatantly a Carlton dance the way they did it. Like 2 Millie's cases, they didn't play your music, they can probably get away with that, but in his case, they blatantly make it obvious this is the Carlton dance. They don't name it the Carlton, but with the music in the background and everything, it works. Yes, it does. I think he's got a case. I think he has a case. So there you go. He has a case. So regardless, we'll end the show there. Homeboy got a case. Those emotes aren't cheap either. Most V-Bucks are spent on those. That's a lot of money people are missing out on. Exactly. So Homeboy got a case. Either way, that'll do it for the show. Appreciate y'all for talking about it. We will talk about it this more Friday for sure. Can't wait for the weekend, by the way. Let me give you guys an update. Real quick update. So this week, we're going to try to do one of these every day just for the heck of it. Whether it's just hanging out, whether it's news, whatever. We're going to try to do one of these every day, right? Going to try to do one of these every day this week, just as appreciation to y'all, because I appreciate all y'all for coming through. Y'all come through strong. Y'all come through clutch. Y'all hang out, and it's awesome. Like, I really do appreciate y'all. And so this week, I feel like I owe it to y'all to at least give you something this week. If I don't give you something this week, no, it's because I'm at work working overtime. That's it. Not because I'm not doing it. Most of the time, if I'm not doing it this week, working overtime. That's all that really is. But I will be doing during my Christmas break, because I get a good 10 days off work. So from the 22nd to at least I think the 2nd, I'm going to be off work. And so it's during that whole holiday, we're going to be here. We're going to be on Twitch back and forth. But I want to do something special for y'all. So for Sunday, there will be a podcast because we didn't have one last Sunday because of my Christmas concert. We will be having a podcast this Sunday. And specifically for y'all, I'm going to try to do something for y'all in the chat. I don't know whether it's going to be a giveaway or something, but I want to make sure that everybody who's here that comes through every day, I really want to make sure the community is treated right. So There will be a podcast on Sunday. I know it's close to Christmas, but there will be one. Whether it's just me talking, Avidan's here. If he's not here, oh well. There will be a podcast on Sunday for sure. As a sort of just a thank you to y'all for hanging out. Monkey Punch, what's going on, my dude? I see you, Crazy Greek dude. So, that being said, tune in for the rest of the week. Appreciate all y'all. Y'all mean the world to me. Y'all are the best. Y'all are the greatest. Once again, if you're new, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button if y'all haven't already. And yes, go to my Twitch channel, the newly minted Nicktendo Direct Mint channel, the Twitch channel, because now I got my naming rights back. Big deal on Twitch and Twitter. I mentioned that in the first. And you guys don't understand how excited that has me. I'll say it again. Has me so excited that you don't have to type a 1 in. It means the world. Can't wait until Christmas so Christmas can be over and I can just not be broke anymore. I'm just broke right now. So if y'all really want to know what I want for Christmas, and I don't mean to like beg, but help. I could use it. Either way, appreciate y'all. Yeah, no more one Yellow Kazoo. It's all just Nicktendo Direct straight through on Twitch and Twitter. Merry Christmas to me early. It happened. But regardless, appreciate y'all. I'm out this thing.